and I am coming to you with book 3. Yes, I have read a lot of this series back to back, multiple books in one day, and I have no regrets. John Flanagan is an amazing author, and if you are just joining me, definitely check out my channel on the book reviews and look at Ranger Apprentice and Brotherband. As I said, this is book 3, so The Hunters is our continuation of finding out if our main character finds our villain and gets the treasure back. So let's jump in. Factors, there is some language, curse, cursing, cursed, all of those. It starts out with that. This series has on the very front, and this is paperback, but so I don't know about hardback. I'm assuming it's the same. But when you open the first page, it gives a little description of one of the back pages, like what's going on action-wise. And there's actually curse is a word on this first page, and it is repeated, so definitely check my website for the breakdown of where all of those are. Swearing, swore is the other words. It's not really cursing, but the only real curse word is hell, and that's on page 213. Other factors, there is some death here. Vargas is our third, I don't know what you call it, second mate, whatever. For the Raven, he's like the third in command. He kills an old sailor with a stiletto blade in a tavern on page 95, and makes it look like the old man is just slumped over a table sleeping when he's really dead. He also kills Ricard, and that one goes into some detail, which it's a few pages after that. I didn't write the actual page number down, but he stabs up with his stiletto blade up underneath the ribs, twists into the heart. So that is a little graphic for some of our young readers. Also, the Heron fights, and Thorn ends up drowning Zavok by using his clamp hook that he has for his right hand, since he's a one-armed sailor. Uses his hook, clamps around Zavok's wrist, and kind of wedges it in so that he's stuck in the ship, because every good captain should go down with the ship. So Thorn makes sure that happens. So a quick overview. Ingvar in book 2 is injured while they are taking back Lamat, which is the town that the Raven had taken over. And the Herons are going after the Raven, and Ingvar does not want to be left behind, so they take him with them. He's almost, he almost dies because of a fever, so you see them trying to figure out how to take care of their Brotherband mate, and different healer tricks and like notes and stuff that they were trained on is kind of sporadic, and they don't really understand it, but they see something that says for a fever use willow bark, but it doesn't say how, so they kind of test it out and try it. They go down a river called the Dan. They go down the Wild Water Rift, which is a rapids. They get accused of murder, get chased into the pirates' home port, which is Ragusa, and the Seahawk helps them with their credibility by chasing them into Ragusa so that they can close in on the Raven. When they're in the Ragusa, the Corporal Joel, which is the head honcho of the town, agrees to a duel, and Hal shocks them all because they're assuming that he's going to fight with a sword. And when it's asked what weapon will you duel with, he says ships. So finally, the Heron has their face-off with the ship. As I said in the factors, Zavok dies by drowning, and the Heron Brotherband can go home as heroes. But adventures still await the Heron Band. So look for book 4 because there's more to come.